This is John Paul Rye. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. I don't really have a plan here. I'm just chilling. I'm actually a little behind on the Depp vs. Heard case because I can't really cover it like everyone. I'm here in Japan, so it starts at 11 o'clock, and then it's like an 8 hour feed or 7 hour feed. So I could watch like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Then I got to go to sleep like 2 in the morning or something. And yeah, just like 24 hours behind. But I've seen a lot of it, and I just can't stop thinking about that. What's his name? Isaac Burton or something like that. I keep messing up his last name, but we all know who I'm talking about. He's on my thumbnail, and it just kind of reminded me of myself. His testimony, actually. So anyway, let's see what we got here. What's up, Cement Shoes? What's up, Jose? What's up, Cupid? What's up, Jose again? What's up, Yellowbeard James? And of course, I'll check Twitter, get some of these names right. There's like so many names these days of people connected to the case and details, and there's so many new people in the case, which is actually really pretty good. I mean, I knew when they went to Virginia, there would be a lot of YouTubers who didn't touch the thing, like from my older community that would start reporting on it, and they are now. And well, this is actually, let me stop myself for a second. This is from the quartering here. And if you know the quartering, he's a huge channel. He's got 1.2 million subscribers. He has actually been covering Depp vs. Heard for quite a while. And this is from his intro there. And it does appear like some of the bigger YouTubers don't know all the facts, but they got to cover the case. It's too big for them to ignore, and they come in and they're like, "Well, but it looks like there was some mutual abuse going on," and they just don't know, so they say that. So they kind of play both sides a little bit. They lean towards Johnny, all of them absolutely lean towards Johnny, but they still say a few like ass covering things, like, "Well, maybe some mutual stuff was going on." But as facts come out, like, oh, Kate James was really, really incredible. You could tell she was totally, totally genuine. She was just like, no, yes, no, of course not. Poor wages. I mean, it really felt like she was totally genuine. Um, Johnny's sister, I guess some people swear to me she did a good job. They were like, she's great. I guess so. I was more impressed with the other witnesses. And then there was Johnny's doctor, Dr. Kipper, who said just the right thing, man. I actually have a video on that, but it got kind of pushed back because I have some other videos I'm making, and I uploaded one by accident, and that screws up my schedule. And anyway, so Dr. Kipper said, "What's up, Macy? By the way, what's up, KST? What's up, Cupid? What's up, Wendy? What's up, Jackie? So, what's up, Pines and Needles? Thanks so much for all those comments. What's up, Kim?" So, as I was saying, Dr. Kipper said, yes, Johnny had mood swings. Yes, Johnny was depressed. Yes, Johnny was sad. And then when Amber's lawyer, Rottenberg, I think his name is, what about anger? No, no, not really anger. And, Bennenhoff, I don't really care how to say their names. I don't really respect these people. I'll get them right when I get a chance. We don't know who I'm talking about. Brendenhoff, I think her name is. The lady that talks like a vulture who's kind of dying. Is like, well, Johnny took 13 pills of ecstasy. Well, if he did, that would kind of make him sit there and just be like, I love life. This is great. That wouldn't make him hit anyone. You know, it's such a tricky area with drugs because I want to get into it, but I don't really know exactly how that fares on YouTube with their rules and their community rules and things like that, talking about drugs. I know they, ban and they delete some marijuana channels and things like that. So I just can't get into it too much, but I'm just going to say this that I've said before. And if you haven't actually taken the drugs Johnny has taken, you don't know firsthand how Johnny was feeling. And, Amber's lawyers, well, maybe they have, but let's just assume that Amber's lawyers have not taken drugs in the same way Johnny has. So they don't really know. They're just speculating and asking questions. So it's not really very useful. The jury hasn't actually, like I said, I can't say for everybody, but I don't really think the jury has taken those drugs in the same way, so there's no way to know. So we just gotta go by what actually happened in reality and what's on cameras and things. What's up, Keely? Nice to see you. Where's Gary? Gary's been gone. What's up, Tiki? Nice to see you. What's up, Angela? Nice to see you. Thank you so much. And Cement Shoes, thank you so much for stopping by. And man, there's just so much out there. And Elon Musk's big news right now. I'd love to cover that. I think, I've got like 16 Johnny videos in a row since the case started. So I wish I could get something different up. I guess at some point I will. But there's a lot to talk about with Elon Musk also. And, I got to ask you guys this is like, what do you guys think of Elon Musk trying to buy Twitter, which might happen? Because I've seen a lot of Johnny fans like, well, he's trying to buy Twitter so he could silence the Johnny fans. And to be honest, guys, this just goes way over the Johnny topic. And I just think Elon Musk is over it. I think he doesn't want to be involved in Virginia because it's bad publicity for the other things he's doing right now, which have nothing to do with it. And I mean, he dated Amber. He helped her out. I get that. But I just think he doesn't want the association anymore. It's just got no positives for him. He's been with so many other women between her. Um, so yeah, what's concerning? I mean, you never actually know what he's doing. I get that, but I do mean concerning for the Virginia case or just concerning in general for social media? Because there's a difference, right? I predict you won't hear anything from him about the case. He'll be totally silent. I'll be surprised if he testifies. And if he does, I would even kind of bet that he would actually just tell the truth. I just really think he might. So if you're scared for Elon to testify and say he saw some bruises, I think he might just say, I can't remember, or I don't think so, or maybe some wishy washy answer. Like, that's my prediction. I have no way to know for sure. I don't know him, articles, Twitter, obviously, same as you guys, but I just get that feeling from him with some things he says, judging by the surface level. Okay. Yeah, that could be true too, but think about this. Elon Musk has $200 billion. Twitter is not the best thing he can do to make more money, unless there's something we're totally missing. All right. I mean, Twitter makes money. I mean, yes, it seems like a pretty good investment, and he could probably temporarily boost up Twitter and get some get some profit from it. But there are other things he could do that would make him a lot more money than Twitter, and it's been pretty analyzed by some people and some financial people. So it's tricky. It's tricky. It's got to be a little bit more to it than just business for him. So yeah, and his claim is he's after free speech, and if that claim is correct, what he's saying is he wants to make banning accounts very difficult. That includes or should include people supporting Johnny, like Adam Waldman. Okay, so I kind of just want to take Elon Musk at the surface level right now, and I think he might even unban Adam Waldman and whoever if he got control. And I just don't think he'd have a bias. That's just me. I could be wrong. It's just my total opinion. And if he did unban Adam Waldman, then maybe some Johnny fans will be like, "Oh wow, holy shit! I guess he unbanned Johnny Waldman. He's not going to try to shut us, Johnny Waldman." That's going to go down in the record books. He'd like unban Adam Waldman, so obviously he's not going to go try to ban Johnny fans if he unban like the biggest one. You know what I mean? Not that Waldman's a fan, but Anyway, what's up, Hound? Nice to see you. I got no plan tonight. Just gonna go through Twitter, whatever comes up, probably chill for like an hour, see if anyone will stop by the stream. And we have a fantastic, fantastic tweet from Greg Ellis. I made a video on this morning. I'm sure everyone's making videos on everything. That Eve Barlow got kicked out of the courtroom. Tug has a pretty good video, about why that happened, and I'm just happy it happened. So, I actually checked out a little bit of Tug's videos, so that was cool. And he's got more details than me, but yeah, to be honest, she's out, and that's a good thing. If it affects the case moving forward, I'd like to know. If she could get in trouble, I'd like to know. But if it's just like she just did something bad and there's no consequences, whatever. Let's just move on. Because I know they do bad things. There's no consequences. So, you know, I just want to see if she's going to pay the price for it. And that's what I'm really interested in. What's up, Lisa? Nice to see you. Hound, nice to see you. What's up, Allie? Man, you've been here a long time. Thank you so much. What's up? I cannot read that. Isaac, yes. What's his last name? I forgot his last name. It's like Bur something. I keep getting it wrong, but apparently, the guy is going to be a community hero. Oh, watch from the safety of eHacker. Well, thank you. I mean, I can't really stream the case like everyone else. I'm going to try maybe again this week, but I did it I don't know, the first night, and I got some feedback for some freaking reason. But I heard Come Geek Some and some others got some not copyright strikes, but claims, which is very annoying, maybe even a strike. So I kind of want to stay away from that. And I don't know. I'll try. All right. Barich. Yes. And he's also on Instagram. And man, I don't know. I just maybe I'm biased. I mean, obviously, slightly. Hey, I'm obviously slightly biased. I've got like 1,000 videos plus on how I think Amber abused Johnny Depp. So there's a slight biasness here, but I just felt like everything he said was just totally non bullshit, like just straight out, you know, non bullshit. Best way I could describe it. He was like down to earth. So man, okay, yeah, I'll try that. I mean, I'll try it. I'll try it. Right. Okay. Sky News. I'll try it. I'm not really like, I don't know. Obviously, like everybody wants the best views and the best growth for their personal channel, but like when I saw some YouTubers doing this case that have never done it before, that I've known for like years that I knew might pick it up, I was kind of like, oh, this sucks. They're doing it now too. But then, the important thing is they're getting the news out to their audience, which is a fresh audience. And some of them didn't like Johnny Depp because a lot of the people I was in, the community I was in, were very, very right leaning. And Johnny Depp said some things about Trump, and I'm kind of neutral. I really don't give a shit. It was out of context. But because of that, they started to not like him. And so he got some negative fans on like the further right. However, now those people are like, well, Johnny said this stuff about Trump, but that doesn't mean he's an abuser, and that doesn't mean he deserved what he got. So you're seeing some people, kind of get more of a full picture here. And as long as they think Johnny's innocent, the political shit is really, really secondary. But, my point is that's why a lot of the people in some other communities, like anti woke, anti Marvel Star Wars communities didn't like Johnny. And I get why they didn't like him. But now those communities are getting a lot of content on Johnny and Amber, and they're seeing why Amber's wrong, and they're putting the political shit aside, which is good. Because the political stuff is just a detail for whoever really cares about it, because we don't. But, let's see. What's up from Italy? What's up, Keely Talks? And by the way, I want to also address like Amber Turd and Fartlow. I don't say it now, but when the case is over and, when they are found to be guilty, I will start using it. I'm just not using it right now because technically it hasn't been proven in a court of law that, she was the abuser and things like that. But like when they are, I'll start using that stuff a little bit more loosely. But I don't like talking about farts and turds so much, even though it is very fitting. I don't hate Trump. I'm very neutral here. I don't hate Trump. I don't even hate Biden. The way Biden's mind's leaving us is a little scary, but I don't really hate him personally and his ideas when his ideas come out. But yeah, I just it's complicated. If I had time, I'd start a second channel on politics, but I don't have time. What's up, Gingerlocks? Nice to see you. And Fairy Goat Chad, nice to see you. Nice to see you. So let's see what else we can find. All right, I was talking about Eve Barlow and Greg Ellis. That's a little late. This is like 2 hours ago. He found out about Eve Barlow as far as the tweet, and just received word of the real reason Miss Barlow was removed from the courtroom for the pendency of the trial. That's great, man. That's great. Well, thank you, Enigma. I appreciate it, and I'm very transparent and very straightforward. I hold back on politics because it's just not fitting for the channel, but I'm pretty open and honest, and I've got a video coming out about Kipper, Dr. David Kipper, which is late, but what the hell, I'm just going to release everything anyway. And I'll talk about drugs a little bit. I wouldn't mind telling everyone in my audience what drugs I've done and details and things like that, but I just don't know how YouTube's community rules handle that. So I just don't feel safe on this platform. But I said what I felt was safe about it. And obviously, Johnny has done a lot of drugs, so it's relevant. I think it's relevant. But what's up, Christopher? Nice to see you, Barbara Ann. Nice to see you. I don't have a lot of information about this case, but I'm leaning towards Depp's side. Well, okay. Well, anything you want to know, you can ask right here, because a lot of these people I see have been following me for over a year, I think, and they probably know more than me about the case. I'm just kind of a personality guy, and I've got a certain amount of facts. Obviously, I've done a lot of content on this, but I don't remember details as well as everyone because my mind's a mush from work, kids, no sleep, and just not being that great at remembering things. What's up, Lisa? Kipper's an Abel. I don't like him. Another Conrad Murray, but his testimony seemed pretty good. And there was one thing I liked that he said where it was made known that Johnny and Amber were going into marriage counseling or relationship counseling. And Amber's lawyer was like, and Amber was gonna go in counseling and try to fix the relationship. And Kipper said, well, that was just on paper. He's like, I don't really know if that was really her idea. So he was implying that was mostly Johnny's idea. And he was also implying that Amber wasn't really trying to fix up the relationship very well. So I thought his testimony was pretty good. I mean, he is a doctor. He's got a huge reputation, and he's not going to totally lean on one side. He's going to try to appear somewhat diplomatic, I think. But I don't know. I thought his testimony was pretty good. Sometimes I have to remind myself it isn't about DV. This is about defamation. They're not in trouble for DV. Yes, but to all the ins and outs about their relationship because it revolves around. Well, okay, the thing is they're connected because her claim that defamed him was about DV. So they're really like, interlocked together. You can't separate the two conversations because if he can prove that, she didn't get abused and even better abused him, then, that proves that everything she put out there to defame him was false. And that false information caused the defamation. So they're really connected, you know. Yeah, I just don't see how you could separate the two. But I know what you mean. Ultimately, the bottom line is the defamation, but it was just caused by the abuse, which is what we're talking about. Okay, what's up? I cannot say that name very well. What's up, Watt? Nice to see you. And yeah, I mean, of course, Eve Barlow was just tweeting like crazy, all kind of stuff. And yep, here she is. Yep, just kind of looking around, has her laptop out there. So, that circle should have been red or green, not black. Not black. But there's just so much out there. That's silly. That's silly. So, anyway, Okay, so this picture here is like really pretty telling. I mean, she does not look happy there. Like somebody compared her to the UK, and in the UK she was like, "Oh, smiling and things like that, walking on the court like this in the UK." In Virginia, she's just like, "Ugh." Like, she looks like she's in pain, or she looks like she's, I guess, going number 2, and I wouldn't be surprised, I guess, because of her history of that sort of thing. Frowning face. Yes, I'm not so sure JD's goal is to win the case as much as to expose his ex-wife and clear. Right, right, but that also goes hand in hand because I mean, winning is kind of something that happens when you prove you're correct in what you're saying. But I think you're right in the fact that he wants everyone to know she's an abuser, and people are gonna go like, "Ah, okay, this is not the Amber Heard I thought. This is not the surface level person that I thought she was. This is, kind of a creepy, not so nice person who could have given her personal assistant a little more money, a little more niceness." And, I don't know, the point about the makeup where like Amber's vulture lawyer was like, "How do you know that Amber was or wasn't wearing makeup?" Well, I mean, I know what she's trying to say. I guess sometimes it's pretty subtle how much makeup you're wearing, but if you've got to cover these like really big bruises, then you're gonna have to put on probably a noticeable amount of makeup in the least. And I think the absolute best line was when she asked Isaac, she was like, "Do you know how good Amber Heard is at putting on makeup?" And he was like, "Well, if she needs someone to do it for her, she can't be that good at it." Oh, that was just perfect, man. I can't stop watching it. Did you talk about well, I kinda just did talk about Americream in a roundabout way, and, like, I don't know what it is, but, like, how much can it possibly cover up? Like, when you see pictures of real abuse victims, there's really no amount you can put on a face to actually cover it all up. So, I like all these random stories, man. These so many random stories about Johnny. It's really incredible. Like, either I just don't know so much about celebrities, or Johnny Depp's like got by far and away the most pictures with like regular everyday people, and like, kind of getting close to them, handshaking, hugging, things like that. And I just don't see that with other celebrities as much. Am I missing someone? I mean, is there somebody anybody knows who's got more pictures with like everyday people than Johnny Depp? I really I don't see it. It's like he's always got these pictures with like these everyday people, and, when people say like, "Well, yeah, he treats everyone, like a normal person. He's not a stuck-up actor." I think the proof is really there for that. Johnny Depp was so sweet with my mother when she cooked him Rosh Hashanah dinner 7 years ago. Thinking of you and my mom today, Johnny. You are a Minch. Love you. Okay, so obviously some Jewish heritage there. Johnny is not, but I guess he could have eaten what was that? Rosh Hashanah dinner. Yeah. Michael Jackson. No, maybe. I still to this day don't know exactly what to think about Michael Jackson. Um, I just don't have an opinion. When I didn't think about it when I was just going through my life as like in college, I was like, oh yeah, he must have, done stuff with kids. That guy, yeah, that guy's real weird. But now that I've, been through this Johnny case and Marilyn Manson and things, I don't know. It's really, I don't know what to say, Like, uh, I just need more. There was like that Neverland Ranch documentary or whatever the hell it was. I guess I gotta watch it. Some people watched it. They said they were like repulsed and everything. I don't know. Then again, I don't know how true it is, because if you saw Phoenix Rising, you wouldn't know how the hell true that is about Marilyn Manson. And I'm sure that makes him look really bad if you have no idea, you know, who he is. Why do people keep saying he got his thumb cut off? Who? Johnny Depp? Because he did? I mean, I mean, I don't know. I don't know the full details, but Amber's lawyer, the creepy vulture, was like, well, Amber became a major league pitcher when she threw that bottle from 8 feet away, but I don't remember Johnny ever saying it was 8 feet away. I think it was supposed to be a lot closer than that. So, and, Amber's small, but a bottle's heavy and it has its own momentum. So it doesn't necessarily mean, it doesn't necessarily matter how strong your arm is. You can still build momentum with a bottle, and its natural momentum could crack and possibly take a fingertip off. So it doesn't really matter. It's not like Amber winged it from 8 feet away, and that seems like an exaggeration or just a really personal, um, just a personal, what's the word I'm looking for? Interpretation of what happened that she just kind of made up on the spot. Because, I mean, nobody in the world can know they were 8 feet away except for who was there in that room. Johnny Hacker, yes, Evans said in their documentary JD wasn't friends with him. Huh? Okay, well, that's pretty well documented. Even opponents of like Johnny and Marilyn Manson say they're friends, and you know, isn't it a criminal offense to lie about your attorneys? And isn't all defamation to say that they told you to lie and make up false allegations against somebody? Yeah, I would assume it is. Absolutely. And that's me not totally knowing the answer to that question and saying yes, I think it is. But yeah, thank you for that. So Adega, you could jump on here if you want, man. I'm just chilling. Got 100 people in the chat, just moving along, looking at some Twitter. And if you want to come on here and give your doctorly opinion on doctorly stuff, then you are welcome, always welcome to come and chill. What am I looking at here? Comments, got to go back. That's not really what I want to see. Oh, skip the political stuff. Okay, here it is. Yes, absolutely. Wasn't Isaac amazing? His memory for time and details was phenomenal, which is true. Yeah, and I mean, I don't know how old he is. He's not like taking his last breath, but he's not a young guy. I mean, I'm gonna 50s, I guess. So to have that, much memory at that point is yeah, pretty spectacular. And he often saw Amber with no makeup. They hung out as friends in their homes, ate meals together. He saw her putting a facial mask on. Yeah, he was the neighbor. And the thing about how Johnny gave him money, how his lawyers were like, well, Johnny's giving you all this money to live in the penthouse or rent free, which equals money, you know. So, of course, you're going to say good things about him, was their point. But, like, Johnny's known him since a teenager. Like, how many of you guys in the audience there, if you had multi hundreds of millions of dollars, wouldn't let some of your friends you've known for your entire life almost live rent free? Is there anybody who wouldn't let them live rent free? Like, is there anybody who, if they had like $500 million or more, not let a friend from high school of like 35 years live rent free? I would. I'd buy them a car. But I mean, pretty much I'd just support them. I'd probably support like a couple of dozen people at that level of wealth. So it really should not be something anyone should be thinking is odd or a character flaw or something to judge somebody by. Let me try that again. Or something to judge somebody by. So, but I think the one thing everyone can agree on is like Amber just does not look so happy and confident through this whole thing. And no matter what happens, in the very, very least, at least her character will be exposed to a whole new audience of people who it never has been before, who just think she's Mara, who maybe got abused, and she's an okay person, and I don't know much about her. Well, now people are going to know a lot about her. So let's see. And I shouldn't say this, but her suit, I think, is kind of almost like a feminist statement. It's like very manly, and she had that tweet about militant feminism, and I don't know. I think it's fine. It's fine and everything. but I just think it's fake with her. I don't believe her. I think she's a very feminine person who likes being a feminine person and flaunting sexuality and using that sexuality to get things. So I just don't think she likes the manly image. I think it's an act, and I think it's for woke points, and I don't believe it. She's trying to look like the tech woman that was a fraud. Yeah, it's not believable. Feminazi? Maybe at that level. I'm not sure if she's quite at that level. She's somewhere in between feminazi and like feminist, and but I think it's fake. I think she likes being the obviously girly girl who wants to be supported by people. She doesn't want to be, the independent, strong woman who works hard for everything she gets. She wants to suck everything out of life she possibly can as easy as possible. And that's not really what actual feminists want. That's not what they're saying. So, one positive thing about feminists is that they do so they want to work and they want to be part of the workforce and things like that, which is not what Amber is. Amber wants to be part of the payroll force by people like James Wan, Elon Musk, and Johnny Depp. So, nah, I don't believe her because she's not very believable. Right. Isaac also testified that in June he had seen a security video of Whitney fake punching Amber and them both laughing over it, which is what Ben Chu said in the beginning. So, yeah. What's up, Angela? Nice to see you. I missed a super chat by Angela. Well, a different Angela yesterday because she super chatted pretty much right as I clicked the button to go off the air. So I'll have to try to get some message to her or something. But I did miss it. And if she's watching now, I'm sorry about that. It was just the timing. I just clicked right off. So any lawyers in here? Yeah. I wish I could set up more lives with people, have more guests and everything. I just can't do it because I never know exactly when I could go live because I could get interrupted at any time. And maybe Tuesday night. But, you know, maybe Tuesday nights. And I talked to Andy from Popcorn Planet. He's real cool. Some nice guy. Chatted on Twitter a little bit, but can't really work out the time so good with him. So, yeah, whatever happens, happens. But I like having my guests that have, like Dega Outlaw and my friend Josh and things like that. So I'm not in really real, desperate need, but it would be kind of cool to have guests on once in a while that were recognizable. It's just so tough. I know I make a lot of excuses. I can't help it. Oh, this is a great one. If you guys haven't seen this, this is this is great. Person of the year. All right. I guess I didn't want to say man of the year. I guess there's always a little tint of politicalness, but yeah, I mean, whatever. Person of the year, whatever it is. Good Photoshop job. I mean, imagine if we lived in a world where Time would actually put somebody like him on the cover. Too bad. Too bad. They pick all the wrong people all the time. Jimmy Kimmel followed Isaac. That's interesting. I wouldn't expect that from Jimmy because I don't like Jimmy so much. But all right, cool. That's fine. So on a really, really off-topic note, this short round here, if you guys have seen Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, actually has a Twitter account, which is kind of interesting. I figured I'd throw it out there. The interesting things you find on Twitter. Yep, I need to know. All right. Let's see what's going on with some other people aside from me. Hold on. I'm going to take Twitter out of the chat for 1 minute. And Laura, thank you so much, by the way, for that super chat. But I want to take Twitter off for a minute because a lot of times I show people my DMs and who I'm following, and which is public, but no reason to flaunt it around. So let me just find something more interesting for us to look at. So, okay. Here we got Mr. Frank Drebin, who was a detective on the Naked Gun series, which is not actually him. This is just some guy or girl, I guess, tweeting about the case, not to be confused with the actual Frank Drebin from Naked Gun. Yeah, everyone likes cats. I mean, most people, I guess, like cats. I like cats. Okay, here she is. Whoa, it's too loud. Gonna wake someone up. All right.
Find out that Mr. Depp is obsessed with Elon Musk.
Mr. Depp's obsessed with Elon Musk. Oh, I wouldn't say obsessed. He is pretty fascinating, though. He's in the news a lot, so it's not like it's like the weirdest thing to have interest in someone who's like the richest man in the world with like 80 million followers. You know, whatever. Oh, what bad arguments. Yeah, see, I hope they show shit like this in court, man, where she's on TV just lying. They gotta show this shit. Yeah, I mean, just even the way she moves is like so incriminating. She's just doesn't have a natural flow to the way she talks. She's always so stiff, like she's lying. But what do I know? That's my silly little opinion. Right, and Angela says you're interested in people cheating on you with you cheating on. Let me read it. You're interested in anyone cheating with your wife. Right. So obviously, if his wife was cheating on him with somebody, he would probably be interested in that person a little bit. So, yeah. But Laura, thank you so much for that super chat. I want to move on, though, take a few other people. I really, really appreciate it. Well, I'll leave it up there for a little while, but, you know, gotta take a few other people at some point. Okay. All right.
What she did and what happened for so many people to get affected. It's what happened.
Yeah, and damn man, the guy actually got emotional and cried, and yeah, I just really, really love this testimony. It was just one of the most feel good things I've seen like all year. I really hope the jury takes his opinion and they say, yeah, this guy is authentic. So I would, if I was a jury, I'd be like, yeah, look at this. This is some good stuff with this guy here. And what else we got? Yeah, I guess it is kind of like a chess game. Josh just thinking about losing his meal ticket participating in an abuse hoax. Don't worry, Josh. Amber will call you up to hang out a couple of times before and after the UK trial, then throw you away again. And I wonder if Amber would play Monopoly and drink hot chocolate with Josh. It's possible. It's possible. So, yeah. All right. See what we got as far as comments. Laura, thank you so much. Got to take some other comments. And I'm going to take one super duper super sticker from Sandra. Thank you so much, Sandra. And I'm going to check that out on my phone and see what it is in just a minute there. But first, we got to find something more interesting to talk about this case. Right. Okay. So Incredibly Average also tweeted about. I was going to say fart low, but I really don't want to say it. So he tweets about this, and I really, really wish he was still on YouTube. And I think he actually revealed his face for the Virginia trial, and he kind of looks like a little bit of a tough guy. I thought he'd be a little more like nerdy and like, just kind of looking through files and looked like he didn't get much exercise, but he was pretty ripped actually. I was pretty surprised. Pretty interesting there. But if you don't follow Brian on Twitter, you might as well, because he's still there. Right. Go to Tug for a second. Almost 30K followers on Twitter. That's pretty darn good. Eve Barlow banned from the court. Butthurt because she can't dox Johnny Depp fans while simping for Amber Heard. Try Amacream. There is a cream for that. Right. So the big joke is that, Eve Barlow is hurt from being thrown out of court, which I'm sure she is, but she could just put on the Amacream and cover it all up because Amacream's magic. And if you ever have a bruise or an emotional, scar, Amacream, put it right on there and you're all fixed up. So, Eve should be good for some Amacream and fix up her life. Eve Barlow and pals are false flagging my Twitter again while simping for Amber Heard. Amber Heard shills actually told me if I covered Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard, they'd take me down. So, uh, on a serious note, and like it's kind of like me and channels my size owe Tug for being on the top, and I guess Yellow Flash too, but I see Tug getting targeted more because they kind of take the hits for us. Because, like, if Amber and her associates, I don't think it's her personally, but if her associates are busy trying to take down Tug, they're not after me. They're not after some other channels my same size. So we really owe him, you know? He's been on the channel. He's a nice guy. He came in this channel a long time ago when it was even smaller. So really cool. And I shouldn't hit him up more, but he's been getting busier and busier as the case has been going on, obviously. So I don't know. I usually just let people do their own thing and I don't bother people. And whatever. Whatever's clever. That's a phrase I haven't said in years. So Eve Barlow was communicating with Roberta Kaplan, lawyer for Amber Heard, but said I should be suspended from YouTube when they alleged in court that I spoke to Adam Waldman and Johnny Depp. All right. There's a cream for that. Oh, wait. You gotta love the magic cream. So, well, I don't know. I mean, yep, there is always a chance Amber will. Oh, I mean, I think she does see some small channels. So, I'm sure she's seen probably quite a few of her channels. I mean, if you type in Amber Heard in Google from a fresh location that's never used the internet, you'll see my channel, all the channels pop up, you know, probably even first or second page. So let me check out Sandra's super chat real quick because I like to show people super chats that super chat because it might have like a sticker or something in it. So let's see. Let's see. Wait, it's all the way up here. Okay, it's a ha ha ha. Here we go. Thank you so much, Sandra. I really appreciate that. And you actually need a picture. A dog, a cat, maybe yourself. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But I have to take some other comments. But yeah, thank you. Yes, think about it. Stan did that list of streamers. Hold on, let me start this over. It's a little late here, and I'm really on like 4 hours of sleep from making videos. Yes, think about it. Stan did that list of streamers to let her stands know who to false flag. That thought just hit me. Geez. Yeah, it's pretty pathetic, you know. Yeah, Tug gets targeted, but it seems like nothing has happened. His channel's still there. He's making videos, and it seems like there's no consequence. So that's good. So it can't be that big a deal if there's no consequence. Yeah, I don't know. Seems fine. Seems like whoever is controlling the thing knows they're not actual complaints and they're not good enough complaints to get rid of him. So he's still there, and that's great. So, okay. Let's see. Let's see. I am actually going to send an invite to some people because why not? Why not? Why not? Let's see. Somebody asked me what I'll be talking about on my channel, and that should probably be somewhat obvious that I would be talking about you know who versus you know who. Okay. Incredibly Average was threatened, and that's why he stopped making videos. At least that's yeah. Well, we don't actually know why he stopped. That's what he says, and maybe I'm sure it was real. I don't think he lied, but there could have been more to it. So you seem to be a celebrity now. Not really, honestly. Views on this channel are really kind of bad because there's like a flood of new channels doing it, and I talked about this before. And my first instinct was like, oh, this sucks. Everyone's doing the case now. But ultimately, it's going to end at some point anyway, as far as like, the big news. So it's best just to have everybody do it and get the information out there. There's a channel, there's a guy I've known for a real long time named Ryan Kinnell. Hold on, I want to put his channel up here real quick. And so Ryan Kinnell has got 131,000 subscribers. I'm not gonna say knew him. I knew of him. We kind of knew of each other. He follows me on Twitter when he had like 1,800 because he joined, a pretty huge platform and he got big. But he just started covering Johnny now. And, I've been following him for like 2 years or whatever. He's never touched the case once. So my instinct's like, oh, now he's doing it. Now everyone's doing it. Now that's going to hurt, me. But then I'm thinking, nah, fuck that. Let him do it. Let him get the truth out. I trust him. And then the important thing is that his audience knows about it. So, so here it is. It's like the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard trial has massive implications for everyone in Hollywood, even if you don't like Hollywood. And that's 59,000 views, which is fine. I mean, that's just a run-of-the-mill video for him. You could see here, like, 44, 37, 41, 140 on that one. So it's just a run-of-the-mill video, and that's decent. So my point is, I just got to be happy that a lot of people are doing it. Wait, I need that link right there. Let's actually check that out right now, Keely. Let's check out Isaac's Instagram. That's a great idea. So let's see what we got. Let's see if I could click that link. I bet it doesn't open. My iPhone's always so funky with Instagram. It keeps telling me to log in. Wait, that's my Twitter. Link for Isaac Instagram. Okay. Nope. That just went to Keely's channel. All right. All screwed up, wasting time. Wait, Cupid, gonna get that. I've been telling people to check out your channel. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, where's Darth News, man? I should call him again. I called him on my last live stream and he picked up and he came on. That was incredible. He's gonna get me some clips to play of the case that he's taking original. It's just taking a little longer than I thought, and I'll get it at some point. We shall see. Just looked at his art. It's amazing. Yeah, he might sell more artwork now that this has happened. His art is a bit explicit. Okay, that's fine with me. I could handle it. I've seen some stuff. No big deal. No big deal. But all right, let's get back to Twitter. Let's see if I can actually find something here. Let's see if I can find something here. I never have a co-host. Let's check out maybe like the real Laura B or something like that. So, okay. Hi guys, just got in from the shop. So sorry. Hey, no problem. You made it. And what's up, Joni? Nice to see you. Claire. Yeah, Moonshade, sorry to cut you off. There was my lisp coming out, but I guess not too many people care so much or notice. So what you gonna do about it? Not much. Let's see. Okay. Let's throw in the real Laura B here. And she's been doing podcasts. I'm sure they're great. I just have such short time that I just can't listen to everything. But if I could listen to something, I'd definitely listen to the real Laura B. Amber Heard's ex-assistant torches her former boss. Claims she saw a parent strategy meeting over Johnny Depp abuse claims. Yeah, Kate James was so good, man. Okay. Okay, so all right. All right, here we go, man. So I made a video that's going to be out pretty soon on Candace Owens. Now, I know she's one of the biggest divisive characters there is. It's like you love her or you hate her. And the thing is, she has been calling out Amber Heard all along, on and off. So I have a video on it, and I don't mind Candace. I agree with about half of what she says. Some disagreements on some things, obviously, but I'm not like, oh, I hate everything she says. I agree with some of it, like half of it, like I just said, like an idiot 2 times in a row. But the point is, she has been hitting Amber Heard lately, and I got to talk about it. Yeah, this is Candace Owens. So I have a video coming up a little later. You could see it right there. It's not out yet. Candace Owens slams Amber Heard in brutal tweet. right? And she really does not hold back. So let's see. So this was her tweet from February 2020 about Amber Heard. She says, "This is a photo of Amber Heard walking a red carpet after audio tapes were released of her admitting to hitting Johnny Depp. There is no penalty when women are the domestic abusers because feminism is a lie. It is not about equality, it is about taking down men, him too." Hey man, gotta say, I don't think there's too many Johnny fans who will disagree with her on that. And she's got another tweet from like 2 days ago that's much better than this one. So, that's great. That's great. So, I don't know. I'm leaning more towards liking her and agreeing, but there are definitely a couple big issues I disagree with. But I'm hoping that some people who just say, like, I just hate Candace Owens and I've seen them around will be like, well, shut up for a second, stop, think about the way she's looking at this case, and think about if you actually disagree with her on everything. All right, we got Darth News. You should just jump right on here and do this live for me, and I'm just gonna pass out, and you're gonna make everything happen, man. Gonna make everything happen. So, Darth, do you like Candace Owens? Because we're gonna be talking about it a little bit. I mean, she's a huge political figure. Huge, huge, huge. So yeah, might as well throw Darth a link. You know what? I know Darth isn't busy right now, so I'm gonna throw him a link, and he's gonna come on, and he's gonna make my life great. Or maybe not. But that is a pretty nice new avatar there. It's very colorful. It's like Art Deco, if I'm saying that right. But yeah, it'd be nice to hear Darth talk about Candace Owens, because I'm sure he agrees with most things she says. There's just one major issue I'm not on the same page with her, and she gets a little extreme sometimes. But all right, enough about that. Hey Darth, hope you got caught up on some sleep. Darth can sleep whenever the fuck he wants. I got 3 kids, and I get woken up at 6 o'clock no matter what time I go to sleep. So I don't want to hear nothing about Darth sleep. Sitting tight 24/7 every day of the week, no matter what I do with my life. It is funny how literally everyone says Amber is a douche. She has a past about abusive relationship. Johnny doesn't. Even her own mother was afraid of him. Still, here we are debating. You might have kids one day. You know what I like to say to people who say I don't have kids? Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Carol, thank you so much for that membership. And you have, I think, been supporting the channel for a very long time. Very, very long time. So thank you so much for taking that dive into supporting the channel a little bit more. And unfortunately, I don't have a ton of membership content, but I should. Maybe Darth will make some for me. Get him to work, baby. That'd be great. What's up, Real Pamster? Very nice to see you. Very nice to see you. What's up? And Osaka-chan is actually from Japan also. I wish Rob would come on now. Rob broke his leg. I knew he broke his leg, and I sent him some money towards it, but then I totally forgot. I just completely forgot he broke his leg, or I thought it healed, or I don't even know what happened. And I guess it's still broken. I mean, it's not like these things heal overnight. Probably takes months. I don't know, 2 months, 8 weeks. I don't know. Yeah, Rob. I'm gonna tell you guys a secret about Rob right now. He's too nice for his own good. Sometimes he's so nice he forgets about himself sometimes. And I'm sure you guys know the type of person I'm talking about. And that's Rob. I had the Savage and I wanted to get the Savage, but YouTube has like promotional laws or rules where if you have too much of a product, you have to claim you're promoting that product officially. So I don't know how those rules are, so I don't show it off as much as I should, but also I'm just in my house here and there's nowhere to put it. Like, look at that mess. My house is really messy. So, okay, Peaches. All right, so thanks, Adega. Thanks, Adega. Have a good one. Peaches was somebody who used to come on this channel and do live streams with me and Charlie, and she was from Australia. And we talked to her sometimes, not on live streams. We actually chatted with her throughout the day, kind of became friends. And she sent us some pictures by accident, which were interesting, and I won't say any more than that. But anyway, nothing crazy, but just a little, you know, a little off the beat. And then one day she says, "Hey guys, I got married and moved to Texas." And she was just like chilling in Australia and living in Australia with her parents or something. I don't know. Then she just dropped off the radar and she's gone. What's up, Calf? Nice to see you. So, Darce, you should jump on here, man. I'll send the link again just in case you missed it. So, yeah, Rob is a great guy, and so are you. Done. I like both your channels. You both got a great job. Yeah, thank you so much, Fry. I appreciate that. Um, a fair guy. I don't know if I'm a great guy. I guess I'm great in some ways, not so great in other ways. But yeah, I appreciate it. Oh, was you finally stopped ranting about 6 a.m. Might start again later. Okay. Okay. Charlie kind of is now a bachelor and going drinking every night and doing crazy. He's too busy to even get on a live stream now. He's such a stud. And I've met one of his women and she was a little strange, to be honest. And nice, but kind of strange. She was a singer and she would just kind of start singing and she got mad at him a lot for things and I think Charlie was with his, I guess, girl he's dating. I'm not even gonna say like actual girlfriend. Didn't even get to that. But anyway, he was like whistled for her to come over, like we were like waiting for outside the supermarket. And he was just like and like whistled, and she was like, "What? What are you doing?" She's like, "I'm not a dog." She's like, "You never tell me to whistle." She's like, "You talk to me." She's like, "You call me by my name." She's like, "You know my name, right?" And he actually didn't answer, and I was like, "Wait, does Charlie actually know her name?" Like, and you know, that was pretty crazy. What's up, Max World? Nice to see you, man. We were streaming at the same time this morning. Got here as quick as I could. All right. Well, you're always welcome to jump on too if you want. I know you got a good channel, good setup, so you're always welcome here, man. And I'm just kind of chilling tonight. So, no big plans. Got over 130 people, so that's good. I was actually talking about Candace Owens, but I guess I'll wait till you know who gets on. But my point was that, Candace has been calling out Amber Heard for a very long time, kind of on and offish, but obviously now she'll be calling out Amber Heard more. Josh had a problem, and Josh might have to move back to the States. I think he told everybody, and he's just kind of hard to get a hold of these days, and he'll be back one day. He's Josh. Chilling, man. It's actually like midnight here, but yeah, it's pretty active, so I'll just chill. Maybe when Darth comes, we'll actually dare to talk about something else for a little bit, but probably not. Too big news. Anyway, I was looking through Real Laura B. Anyway, gonna talk about Candace Owens just a little bit, and I got my video about it. And her new tweet on Amber was just fantastic. All right. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry. Be right back. If I don't get my headphones, then my whole house is gonna wake up. And I gotta untangle them. So just give me a second. I think I lost 10 people. Guys, I'm still here. Darth is coming on. I promise. I just got tangled headphones for 25 seconds. I gotta unravel them. So okay, here we go. And okay. Yeah. You there? Um, can you guys hear me in the chat? I don't hear Darth. Is it just me? Is it him? What's up? You here? Anyone? Am I still online? My computer just lost power. Well, I'm just gonna look at that beautiful thumbnail or your Darth face and make believe you're here talking to us, educating us on the case, and you know, we're just gonna have a great night. All right, no, I never know. I got a new PC here, so it's probably not me, but I've got bad luck and I suck at PCs, so it's always a possibility that something's wrong on my end. I just have the worst luck with computers, man. Two of my PCs just completely broke down. I've pretty much got Photoshop like half operational. It's working really slow. It's really terrible. I got to just take the dive and get the freaking subscription to Photoshop, which I kind of don't want to do, I guess. I've just been so used to just having it on my computer, like a one time buying it and using it for 10 years. So I really don't want to pay $10 a month, but it's pretty doggone important. That was a serious screw up of words. But let's see. Yeah, I'm very tech challenged. We are just chilling. We are just chilling. Wait, you guys are seeing who I'm following now. All right. Gonna get back to Laura B in just a second. And I kind of got a request to cover Johnny's therapist, which I didn't have time to watch the full testimony yet, but I think she kind of said something like there was some mutual abuse going on, if I'm not correct. I mean, if I'm not getting that wrong, I think she was kind of, I don't know, but she didn't have great testimony in the first place. She seemed, I don't know, just kind of like her heart wasn't in it. She just didn't seem like she cared like so much what was going on. All right. Well, at least we got Laura back. So let's see, where were we? All right, so I stopped at the Candace Owens tweet here, then I lost my place. Okay. Right, so Laura also retweets out that one there, and Isaac right there, and she's getting a lot of attention. A friend of Amber Heard has been banned from court by the judge. Yeah, so I also heard that court TV is starting to kind of turn around a little bit as far as the coverage and their bias towards Johnny is now kind of leveling out, you know. All right. Because what I said was they'll make their own narrative until there's so many facts they can't help but report the truth, which is hopefully what's going to happen with corporations where they're hiring Amber, like L'Oreal and Warner Brothers, because there's just not enough facts out on her widespread. But once the facts go widespread, hopefully they'll have no choice but to just get rid of her as an actress. Okay, man, you're back. Wait, your mic's what the hell? Okay. Okay, your mic's muted.
All right, can you
Okay.
hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound like you're tired or
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
upset or
yeah. Well,
something.
I woke up like like 15 minutes ago, so chill, just chill. I'm coming to save the day.
Well, just shake it off, man. Come on. That's no excuse. I always get woken up like 6:45 or 5:45 or random people, yelling at me. They need a drink of water. I don't know. Got to go to the bathroom. Got to change clothes. I don't know. What's up, Macy? Nice to see you. I'm gonna lose sleep. Lose sleep again. I can't even wake up on a fucking Sunday when I want to. I'm gonna wake up at fucking 6:30 on a Sunday because my kids got to go out to like this Playland place, but it's not Disney, so that's good. I think the therapist was great help. Oh, really? Okay. I haven't seen the whole thing, so unfortunately I can't say. Johnny is Johnny, but she revealed the true Amber in a profession. Okay, I will have to definitely watch that. So, um, not tonight. I just got Darth, and maybe some other time if I do it like an open mic thing. So, but yeah, thank you for asking. And if you want to join, please DM me on Twitter is a better way, you know. But kind of want to leave it open for tonight. So I'm gonna get Chinese tonight. Yeah, that's the thing. Chinese food in Japan is good, but it's just not the same. They don't have like fried egg rolls and like they just don't have the same stuff. So it's kind of like in Japan, it's like vegetables and rice kind of cooked stuff, but they don't have like the fried crunchy Chinese stuff, which kind of sucks. But it's they have like what's it called? Like these like chili shrimp kind of sweet orange shrimp things. All right, anyway, what was I saying? Enough about Chinese food. Court TV. Yeah, when Court TV first started up, they were, laughing about Johnny and pretty much on Amber's side and stuff like that. But yeah, from what I've heard is they're taking a little bit more of a turn and now they're more on Johnny's side than they were. I'm trying to have like a cool professional radio voice night, but I got too high of a pitch to actually be like a good radio voice personality. Chinese food in Japan, no MSG. I don't know. It's good. It's good. It's just different. Like I said, it's like soft, more soups and more soft stuff, but I like crunchy and bready and stuff like that. And you know, we shall see, man. I mean, the case seems to be going pretty good so far. I haven't really seen anything yet where I was like, this is really bad. Daily Mail, all because she asked for a raise. Let's enjoy the fact that Scam has had to deal with this headline from today. Amber Heard's ex-assistant reveals actress once spat in her face. Oh, God, I gotta start covering more articles. I can't hear you, man. No, he dropped again. Oh, Lord. And Darth is the guy I ask for computer advice sometimes. All right, I guess he's back. Oh, Lord. Sadly, well, Darth is here in spirit. He's listening. He loves everybody. He's a flower child. He's just having some technical difficulties. He just woke up. Let's cut Darth a break. Darth says, well, I don't know, man. You better get that fixed because you got some important things to do. Week 2, Virginia, man. Your computer can't be acting up on you. This mic isn't connecting. Well, just use the onboard mic on the PC. It might not be that great, but you might as well just use the onboard mic. I mean, your PC is it a Mac? The onboard mic's pretty good, man, and most people don't even know. So that's what I professionally suggest is the onboard mic. But I got to start covering some of these articles, man. How did I miss this? There's just too much to cover. There's too much to cover. I can't get to everything. I got a Candace Owens video. I got a makeup video for Dr. Kipper, who I didn't talk about, who I have to talk about. I got to get an Evan Rachel Wood video out at some point. I'm going to have like 20 Depp vs. Heard videos in a row by the time this
I'm
comes
using
out.
my onboard mic. Can you hear me?
Sounds great, man.
Fantastic.
You sound
All
really
right.
like better now.
Oh, do I? And that's good. That's good. I'm
I
glad
would say
my expensive headphones don't connect with StreamYard for some reason.
I would say I'm somewhat of a genius for thinking about that.
Well, I mean, I thought about it, but I prefer like clear audio, sound.
You sound great. If you listen back to this right now, you'd be impressed.
All right, cool, good. So, what are we talking about this morning?
Chinese food. What else?
Chinese food. Well, I heard something from Candace Owens. Now we're talking about Chinese food. I like it. It's a good morning.
Did you see Candace Owens' newest tweet on Amber Heard?
No, I didn't. I haven't been on. I don't get on Twitter very often, like twice a week.
Yeah, I know. Because I know.
And then people
All right,
want to call me a racist because I like Candace. I'm like, what?
Let me try to pull it up real quick.
Thank you, Moonshade. Appreciate that.
Well, why don't you? Now I probably can't find it. Why don't you introduce yourself and tell everyone what your channel's about while I'm looking for this.
I don't even know what my channel's about, man. Like it's craziness. I don't know. it's just a satirical, comedical, pushing the boundary of what's, I guess, acceptable in this politically correct world. And I just kind of just I don't know. I just talk about everything from what's going on in the world politically to stuff like Will Smith, entertainment, kind of like what you do, just a bit more extreme.
Do you like
I
Alyssa
wish I wish
Milano?
I wish I had the wherewithal to just kind of just chill and just talk. But
Do you like Alyssa?
I put on a bit of a theatrical performance that's just supposed to be silly. I make fun of Amber Heard a lot. Yeah, I enjoy making fun of her. Some people in my last video are just like, I hate the way you talk like Amber. Like you shouldn't talk like that. Like that's annoying. And I'm like, yeah, I know.
I love it when you do that.
I talk like that. I know she doesn't sound like that. I just talk like that because she's annoying to me. So I want to make her as annoying as possible.
Okay, here we got it. And you tell me if this
There it
isn't
is.
like such a great tweet. Is this from like 2 days ago? Okay, so
Yep.
she says, I'm on record calling Amber Heard a liar from day one. And we just looked at a tweet from 2020 of hers. Many people don't realize that an abusive sociopath was able to seamlessly destroy a man because of the Me Too campaign. Never believe women. Instead, listen to women and men, but believe facts. Justice for Johnny Depp. She's even got the tag in there.
Yep, that's awesome. I bet you Johnny never saw. It just shows you people from all sides. This is not a political thing. This is a moment about listening and seeing the facts. And I'm sure if Candace or anybody, if Amber was innocent, I think we would all see that she was innocent. But I think collectively we all know that this is just a game to her. Really, this is a game. She manipulated the Me Too movement and molded it into something that she could benefit from. And it's sickening that she could do something like that, or that she would do something like. And I'm sure there's other women who have done similar things. And again, there's men who have taken advantage of women, but we're not talking about them right now. We're talking about Amber. And this is one of those moments that needs to be brought to light, needs to be talked about, because it's important, because men, believe it or not, we don't really have much of a voice when it comes to these kinds of accusations.
Yeah, I agree with everything you just said, man. And that was well spoken for someone who just woke up.
Oh, thanks, man.
This is getting to be some high quality content here. But no, seriously, yeah, absolutely, man. We got auditing, who has a channel about debunking conspiracy theories, who jumped on here a couple of weeks ago, and he just figured I'd have him on, and he's also following Depp First Heard.
How's it going,
Wow.
man?
Oh, it's fantastic. I have to say the revelations that have come out this week, just hearing the counselor, lay it all down, exactly what she said, when she said it, the dates. It's all setting up lovely for this week. I have a really high hopes that all of the allegations that she's made, I'm sure they're going to have plenty of photographs around that show her in perfect health at the times that she's alleging all these things. But the fact that she turned around and she said many, many times that she was the instigator here, she slapped him, she attacked him relentlessly over and over, and he tried to run away and she wouldn't stop. It's perfect.
Yeah, I think they have a few things up their sleeve that they're not showing us yet. I think there's going to be some photos clearly showing. I want to see the original photos. Like, I want to see the metadata on these images that Amber provided to her psychiatrist, to her therapist, and to the world. I want to see, because like the metadata will show you which instructions were given to this image. Like, was the saturation turned up? Was the shadows turned down? Was the, you know what I mean? Like, was it doctored at all? They can tell if it's an original photo or not, kind of like NFTs and stuff.
Yeah, so I saw this picture on the, see, I gotta try to be fair when I see something that I kind of find like inconsistent. Is I saw this picture on the quartering today of Amber, and it's a picture I've seen like 1,000 times, but it had like red marks under her eyes that weren't there in the pictures I've seen 1,000 times.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if some people did like actually take out some of the damage that was supposedly there or something, because I just haven't seen the picture before and it looked, like, I'll just say it, more real than the other ones.
Yeah.
And that was in the quartering, who I generally trust for stuff.
Yeah, I trust the quartering. You know, he's
So
pretty.
I just found it weird. It was a picture we've all seen 1,000 times, but it was like she had a really red, kind of a bloody mark under the eye that I've never seen before. So why haven't I seen that around the community when we were tweeting about it and making videos about it?
Well, yeah, and if it's legit, you would think like that would be what we would be seeing. I don't know.
Right. So I just don't know. I mean, I trust him and his content, his political point of view and everything. So I just, a little confusing. I'm just kind of wondering why that was there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well-
I'll take a look at that and see if I can. I don't
Well,
know. I don't know do you know what the context was of, like, did he make a quoted tweet in it, or was
No,
it
it
just?
was a video. It was one of his new videos. It was
Oh, it was one of his new videos. Oh, okay.
yeah.
I
So
didn't see it.
just figured I'd throw it out there, which is a little weird.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Candace Owens tweet's great, and she got flamed in this section. People saying like, "Well, this is the only thing I agree with you with," or like, "I only, I never agree with Candace, but this is good," and saying shit like, "Well, if I agree with Candace Owens, something's gone wrong with the world," and shit like that. Like, if you're a Johnny,
maybe it's like most people, we live off common sense and we understand truth when we see it, and there's a narrative that's just trying to divide normal people when we're actually way more similar than a lot of people might think. We're being driven apart by certain narratives, and I think
absolutely.
most people can agree that, well, come together on this topic, and at least I think that should be a little sign that maybe we're not all so different.
Well, does anybody here not like Candace Owens? You could say it. I don't care. Does anybody here in the audience just like really not like her and really disagree with like everything she says? Just want to know. What about you, auditing?
I haven't really followed her, to be fair.
Okay.
It's not really something I've looked into too much, to be honest. But I
Okay.
did want to say about the pictures.
Mhm.
Clearly, we can disprove 99% of them. And if there is an image floating around that's got a little bit of red in, I don't think that's too detrimental. You've got to remember what Johnny Depp was accused of being. In the UK, he was accused of being a wife beater, and Amber Heard was selling herself as a survivor of domestic abuse. That's what she was selling herself as, and this is what Johnny Depp has taken exception to. And we don't see that.
She sold
We're not
herself
seeing that.
as in the Washington in the op-ed. She sold herself as a victim. So now what we have to do is prove that she wasn't a victim, and then we can prove that she was not a victim and that this was, all her malicious doing, then. Really, in my opinion, you just have to prove that she's not a victim, and then her whole argument falls apart, because that's what she's claiming, that she's a victim of domestic abuse and that she's a survivor, like you said.
Mhm.
And if she wasn't a victim, or let alone a survivor of domestic abuse, then she's a liar, which we all think she is. But as long as they can prove it in court, I think it's a pretty closed case for the jury. I don't know.
I think so too, because the other thing is that you can be in a relationship that's not great. You can be in a relationship where you're constantly being beaten on. And I would imagine that at times there are probably people that do fight back at times. And if that ever happened with Johnny, I'm not going to say it did, but if it did ever happen, that still doesn't make him an abuser. It still doesn't make her a survivor. It still doesn't make her a victim. If anything, all we've heard this week is testimony from people that are bagging on Amber Heard and saying that everything that's happened in this relationship was essentially her fault. She instigated almost everything.
Well, I would rephrase that for you for a second and say not fought back, defended himself. Right?
Yes.
There's a little.
Yeah. I have a feeling, because the psychiatrist said that she was attacked. She would admit to striking him when he would try to leave. So he didn't even initiate anything. she would initiate the quote unquote strikes, is her words, just so he wouldn't leave. And like maybe she was hitting him and he put his hands up, or like had to grab her shoulders and like stop. Then she sees that as like an act of aggression. Then she keeps hitting him, and then it's sick. It's like this. She has to have Johnny's full attention all the time, otherwise she thinks like the relationship's over, and she does anything to get any kind of attention, even hitting him, just to keep him from leaving. Like, that's psychotic behavior. Like, that's sociopathic behavior. To abuse somebody who's just trying to leave, to cool off, to like de-escalate things, and then to attack them just to keep that escalation there, so you have a line of communication, even if that communication is bad. It's just crazy. I don't know. Like, that's like the first, like, that should be the first and only red flag you need in a relationship, and just be like, this is it, we're done, because this is not going to get any better. Her need for Johnny is what pushed him away. But I don't know if she ever even really loved him, because like, how can you love somebody? How can you claim to have loved somebody? Like, did she play him from the very beginning?
Well, it's the scheming that's got. If you listen to all the testimonies this week, one thing I've picked up on is the fact that each and every person said, or alleged at least, that they were witness to some kind of scheming going on between her and her friends. It happened when
it was happening in court.
Yes, it couldn't be any more damaging, really. But the PA, she said that she took some. She was at the swimming pool and she saw them sort of like scheming. The counselor said that she was considering calling the police and making accusations of abuse, and would that go better for her in a divorce settlement, etc. She actually said the word, I think it scheming or something, I think so, or strategizing. Yeah. She said she was strategizing herself. And this is played out.
You know what else I heard today that, well, I didn't hear, but that I guess someone figured out, is what she would do is kind of along the lines of what Darth was saying about the instigation, is like she would like instigate him and try to get him to, defend himself or do anything back to her, and then she'd start videotaping it after she deliberately tried to get him riled up. So that's where you see,
if you notice the video where Johnny gets all angry, the TMZ video, that video starts like at the peak of their argument of like what was happening, and then you just saw the reaction from it. You just saw his reaction, so we all just assumed he was an asshole and he was acting crazy and drunk and belligerent.
Right.
We didn't see any of that build up. She just started recording right when he started getting angry, and it's like that's
exactly.
That's it. Maybe the video is not doctored, but the way you decided to shoot this was doctored. It was planned. It was manipulated. You try to get him riled up, and then you hit record.
Right. Yeah, there's a tweet doing the rounds. There's a tweet doing the rounds right now in the private chat. I've put 2 links in. The bottom link of that is a guy talking about. Well, you'd have to listen to it. It's only about a minute long, but he actually lays that out exactly what you're saying.
I generally don't listen to tweets and things because I don't know. I don't really like the sound bites, but
the top one's without sound. Yeah, the top one's pictures, and the bottom one's somebody who actually admits to being a sociopath.
I've gotten a copyright strike one time for someone's tweet, and I just don't take too many chances. Okay, I think
you get copyright strikes on Twitter.
No, well, I played someone's tweet, which was a video.
Oh, okay.
I guess they had it up on YouTube also. I don't know, but I'm very careful, especially during this case right now. Like,
I'm looking forward to seeing how she defends what she says here, because Amanda heard in court documents on that day he was on drugs and in a blind rage. He dragged me down the stairs by my hair, etc. Also, Amanda heard on the phone with marriage counselor, I slapped him because he was drunk and incoherent. Talked about another woman, and then the same day, shortly afterwards, look at all the photographs of all the injuries that Johnny Depp has on his face.
Yeah, those are real. That's like what a real like red mark looks like. That looks like somebody who just got the shit slapped out of him. Like,
right.
I didn't punch you. I was hitting you, Johnny. I didn't punch you. You weren't punched.
Well, so basically her words and her timings and her dates and everything she said to other people and what she said in different times, it's all going to come back to bite her. And this is what we've seen this week. They're laying everything out, times, dates, locations, places. That's why that most boring of was it day 2? The most boring, sort of like watching the video. Can you confirm where this was, etc. It went on for 3 hours. Yeah. It was driving me nuts. But they need that. They needed to have that in.
I think we've been in the clouds too long. I had to get some flowers in there, if you don't mind. I hope you guys are in touch with your softer side there.
I don't mind. Hey, what can anyone like? I have just not really given a shit really, but now I kind of want to hear what's going on with Unbox. Did that grifter switch sides?
I don't think he
Unbox.
totally switched sides, but he was just kind of saying, "Hey, you know, I'm going to be neutral now, and I'm going to just report the facts." And even if
'Cause I
you know,
heard
it's
he told Amber's whatever team that they could have whatever footage and all this, and it's just
right, he said that he didn't actually say anything negative about Johnny though.
oh okay. Well,
So
he said negative things about us though. Didn't
maybe
he?
I
Didn't he
didn't. I
say
don't know.
Johnny supporters are? He tweets? Didn't he? I thought I saw something. Anyway, but
He didn't say anything negative about Johnny. Let's put it that way. So he didn't go the full way. He didn't do the full 180. He just kind of said, "I'm going to be kind of neutral." He kind of said. That's how I took it.
okay. I was just
But
Yeah,
anyway, yeah.
I don't think anybody cares about him. Alexandra Jarosz
Yeah.
says that, and I agree.
Look, I'll mention him. He's in
Nobody
the
cares
community.
about him, but it
Yeah.
just basically confirms my
Yeah.
beliefs
Look,
about him that he's just a
he's
piece
worth
of
mentioning for like, you know, a 1 minute, 2 minute little see what he's up to. That he's in the community, he's here, so you know, it's all right to talk about him for like a little
I
while.
don't know
But
what he looks like,
yeah.
and I've been. Is he at the court? Is he here? Like, because I haven't seen him anywhere.
He's in a couple of his videos. He's I don't want to describe him. Then I'm gonna be a racist if I say something.
Did
He's a
Lauren
person
Crime?
of color.
Yeah, he's
I'll say, dude, I'm Middle Eastern. I'll say it. I don't care.
he kind of is, he kind of isn't. I don't know, but whatever I describe, you know, is gonna be. I'm gonna be like, well, how come you described him like that? I'm like, well, anyway.
Yeah. Did Lauren Crime strike you
No,
for the copyright? No, okay. I know they did it.
They striked Come Geek Some, right?
Come Geek Some. I know they did Legal Bites. Who else did they do? They did about 4 or 5. They did me. We were all streaming together, and it was a blatant copyright. You know, it was a fraudulent claim first and foremost. But I think the reason was because we had about 30% share of the market between us. The ones they took down for all the people that were watching at that time. Between us, we were co-opting about 30% of the market, and when they took us down, people needed to go somewhere else, and they went to Law and Crime Network. So, and then the following day they released everything. So, you know, that first day I was having great numbers on my live stream, and I think I got 12,000 views on that first 3 hours or so.
Yeah, you guys got crazy views because you know, yeah, it's a big event. But I use them in my videos, but not on my live stream. So should I not? You think they'd strike me if I?
You just don't want to run the risk. If you run it through, if you watch Sky TV, Everyone's using that now. There's no problem with that at all. It doesn't have the great giant logo in it.
I really don't care. I mean, it doesn't matter so much. Like, we'll talk about YouTube views and stuff some other day. But it doesn't.
Hey, John,
really
John,
matter,
can you help me out real quick?
Yeah.
Can you help a brother out? I'm 5 subscribers away from 8,000. Can you just like?
Well,
I'll subscribe right now.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
I've been trying for like 3 years now, and the last year has been rough, and I've been like working at this goal for so long. We're almost there. 3 more.
I see it, man.
Hold
on. So yeah, if you guys want to subscribe to Dark News, he's pretty good, and I mean, I guess I'd subscribe if I were you. All right, Alex got it. Thank you, Alex.
Anyway, thanks for that.
No. All right, let's try to get you to 8,000 right now. So I'm not going to do anything until 5 people subscribe to Dark News.
Unless they're already subscribed, because I know a lot of these. I recognize a lot of these guys.
Not everybody though.
Oh, we're there. We did it.
All right.
Yay.
No,
thank you guys. I really appreciate that. It's been a long time coming.
No.
And
You know what?
I just feel like every 1,000 is like another milestone. So I really appreciate you guys carrying me across this marker. Thank you.
Well, I did it. So
you did it. Thank you, John. Thank you, John. How many channels do you have? Did you just subscribe from like your 5 backup channels?
I want to start a second channel. I just don't have the time.
You should start a second channel.
I don't have the time, so I can't.
You could just put your live stream. You could do eHacker Live or EHL. You know.
Yeah.
just to do all your live streams there. I don't know.
I've given up my day job to cover this trial. Get that?
Oh,
So there you-
Gingerlux.
Me too.
yeah.
Gingerlux, subscribe. Thank you, Gingerlux. Already subscribed. So, yep, you got subscribers, man.
Thank you. Actually, that was 15 of you guys. Thank you. That was, well, that's a lot. Thanks.
Happy 8K, Darth.
Just hang around for like a week, and then if you don't like what you see, you can bail. But just give me that for a week. I mean, give me the 8,000 for a week.
Yeah, that wasn't such good salesmanship there.
Hey man, I'm just being honest.
Well, you don't have to be a good salesman. No, I won't hold it against you.
Dude,
But anyway,
I do think you get little boosts once you pass little milestones like that. So once you passed 8,000, you might get pushed out a little bit more by YouTube, which is.
I don't think so. I think it's completely irrelevant.
oh, John, thanks for your.
No, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Because if you watch channels and view patterns, it just doesn't matter. The only thing is what topic's being talked about and what it's being searched for. If you do something people are searching for, you'll get views. If you do things people aren't searching for, it's got to be a great
Unless
video.
you're an established channel, or like there's some channels that will put out like a video about something that you never knew you wanted to watch, like something about like the corruption at Disney theme parks, something random, and you're just like, oh, and you just watch like this, like, and it gets like 1 million views, or like Defunct Land, or like there's a lot of people like Mr. Ballin who just tells like a scary story, and he gets like 2 million views in the first 24 hours. So I mean, it depends. I think I agree with you, John, but I also think sometimes the algorithm just kind of finds the audience for you sometimes, and then sometimes
well, YouTube sends out test videos, and sometimes they boost things to test how to do for the channel, and you might get huge views on something, and then it won't happen again. You won't know why. It's because YouTube got around to you for testing your channel and putting it out there a little bit more than usual, because that's what they do for their ad revenue, and they test things. But I've watched patterns for 3 years now about views.
I'm demonetized, so like they have no incentive to put my channel or my videos in the algorithm. You know what I mean? So it's like how do you work your way around that?
Well, I think there is a way you can get monetized. So I don't have to talk about that, but I think there's like 100% way to do it. But anyway,
we'll talk later about that.
I'm gonna actually wrap this one up because it's like gonna be 1 o'clock here, and
you got 3 kids. I know.
Yeah, I just wanted to have a quick chat with you too, just after this.
Well, I appreciate you having me on.
Okay.
God.
Yeah, no, well, look, we got your 8,000, so I think that's good.
Yeah, that was huge,
for
man.
now.
Thank you. I really
that
appreciate
was like that was like the big event, the big closer.
That was a big closer. Yeah, we're actually at 8.1 now, so thank you. Or 8.0.
Yeah, ordering. I'm gonna make you a mod. Can you just put a comment in the chat so I can make you a mod?
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
So
there we go.
Okay. Ordering the absurd. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna make you a mod, and if you want to put your channel in there before we go one time, go right ahead.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much.
Yeah, let's give everybody a shout out. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, so I am covering this, live for the whole time that it's streaming. So for 8 or 9, I know there's a lot of other people doing it too, but I do have somebody with me as well called Claire, and we've been sitting there. I think we did 30 odd hours last week, maybe 40.
But
so
not everyone has an accent.
Exactly.
I don't. But yeah. Anyway, thank you, Laura. Thank you, Alec. Thank you, Pines and Needles. Thank you, Darth News. It was a little rough in the beginning, but we pulled through. Thank you, Pines and Needles. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Tanja. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Angela. Thank you so much. And thank you. How do you say that? Genergy. That's an interesting one. Thank you, Piglet. Thank you, Lily. Thank you, Macy. Thank you, all these members. Thank you so much. Thank you, Joe. I got that one right, Joe. Thank you, Three Sisters and Wine. All the comments. Always see you here all the time, commenting, watching videos. Thank you, Laura, for everything. Thank you, Fry. Just going to go Fry on that one. And thank you, Kim. Kim said she loves you, Darth, so I just figured I'd throw that out there. Thank you, Joni. Joni's been supporting here for like 2 years, man. Thank you so much. Moonshade, thank you so much. Erin, thank you so much. Red Dove, Dage, thank you so much. But we actually got to go, man. So, Darth, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
And Audit, thank you for coming on. You guys came in kind of like, I don't know, more than halfway through. So sorry if it's getting cut short a little bit.
Oh,
But,
it's fine. I should have checked my messages before.
No, it's all good. Thank you, Kat. I missed you. If I didn't get to you, I really apologize. But we got to go. You guys have a good evening. If you're not subscribed here and you're watching, which not everybody always is, please subscribe on my channel because I'd like 15 new subscribers too. I'm so jealous. See you next time.
See ya.